Welcome to Rathalos Watch. Today I'll be going over everything that was announced and detailed for the second title update for Monster Hunter Wilds. This is going to be a very quick and short news update video without the bullshit to get you up to speed, so make sure to like and subscribe. First and foremost, both Lagiacrus and Seregios have been confirmed as I originally predicted and as the data mine leaks were suggesting for many months. Another prophecy fulfilled, we are winning. I will cover Lagiacrus first and then talk about Seregios and the rest of the update, including layered weapons, summer event, and so on, and of course, the third title update that Capcom mentioned in their presentation. So make sure to stay till the very end. In order to fight Lagiacrus for the first time, you will go on a new mainline story mission titled A World Turned Upside Down, and also a side mission titled Forest Doshiguma at Hunter rank 31 or higher. Once you reach Hunter rank 41, you will then unlock his 8-star tempered version, which is going to be his highest difficulty level, at least for the base game as of today. As for Lagiacrus himself, I believe he looks absolutely peak beast mode. Beautiful design for the modern day hardware. I cannot wait to experience the fight in 4K at high frame rates on my PC. Capcom showed some of his fighting alongside a turf war between him and King of the Skies, Rathalos. They even used similar camera angles to throw back the original Monster Hunter Tri intro. Now that is how you execute a fan service. Fantastic work, and I can't wait to see it in action myself. What shocked me the most, however, was that Lagiacrus actually does indeed go under the water, and you do some swimming with him. However, Capcom did confirm there is no actual underwater combat when it comes to using your weapons. Instead, your hunter will be able to perform special underwater actions, such as pulling yourself toward him and stabbing him in the face using a hook slinger. You can also activate underwater environmental hazards to deal damage. Perhaps Capcom is playing around with the underwater mechanics for a possible reintroduction to full underwater combat for Monster Hunter Gen 7, but that is a topic for another day. Okay, time to talk about Seregios. Just as I predicted, he will be residing in Windward Plains, and it seems that he will also have a turf war with Rathalos, which makes complete sense since Seregios is considered to be an apex predator invader who goes around invading a variety of locales. I am going to assume that we will see him in other locales as well, at least Scarlet Forest, but I could also be totally wrong about that. I'm not 100% sure how they're handling Seregios as far as his role goes here, but that's just always the way he's been. Let me know what you think about his invading status in the comments. As for his fighting style, it seems they tried to keep it as classic as possible while focusing on what made Seregios special in the first place. He's insanely agile, leg movements and kicks, which is a good thing in my book. Last but not least, as I predicted, Duna is getting her arc-tempered version in this update in a limited time event along with her new Gamma armor set for the hunter and your feline. She will also be available in a free challenge quest as well. You will be able to fight arc-tempered Duna from July 30th to August 20th. As for the layered weapons, this is how they are going to work. Hunters will need to craft the final weapon in a tree in order to unlock it as layered equipment. In my opinion, I think this is fine and it gives hunters a reason to play the game and farm materials. Finally, something to do, so this is a good thing in my book as well. Considering how materials are so abundant in this game, it shouldn't take long. And if you are a crazy collector and want to unlock everything for your cosmetics, then feel free to go all out hunting for every single weapon. I am 100% going to be unlocking all of Lagiacrus weapons and gear. They look absolutely amazing. As for Artian weapons, you'll need to fully reinforce a level 8 weapon. These weapons will probably take a bit longer since these materials are more RNG based, but to be quite frank, the majority of them look like hot garbage anyway, and most players probably already have them fully reinforced. I personally don't care for them in terms of visual looks. They all look like hot sci-fi pile of junk that doesn't really belong in this universe, but that's just my humble opinion. The monster weapons are way better looking anyways. You can also unlock Palico weapons as layered equipment too. For these, you just need to forge high rank weapons and that's it. So it should be pretty easy to deck out your Palico in full weapon sets. Photo mode is also getting a good amount of upgrades. You can now finally edit your brightness and exposure. Capcom is also adding filter settings as well, which includes cool, warm, sepia, monotone, green, and both cross-processed in cyan or yellow. And most importantly, you can finally hide your handler, sacred, or even special effects such as your scout flies, hunter lighting, hunter talisman, and hunter outline. Capcom also confirmed that more updates are going to be added in the future for the photo mode. Another surprising addition that I did not expect is the ability to actually swap handlers. You can now swap Alma to Eric if you want as your handler. On top of that, Capcom is also adding another additional support hunter who uses sword and shield by the name of Mina. You can also customize which support hunters are going to be participating in your quest. Maybe you just want Mina with you or not, and so on. Then there's a new Festival of Accord called Flamefete. Just like always, the Grand Hub will have new decorations and everything will look different. As you play the game during the event, you'll be able to unlock limited time cosmetics for your pop-up camp, gestures, equipment, and more. That is pretty much it for the entirety of this update. There's also a collaboration with Fender, a guitar company. From what I understand, you will be able to do a special event quest that will be available on August 27th to September 24 that will reward you with a special gesture that pops out a guitar and lets you rock out with a Monster Hunter theme, which is pretty cool, but not really gameplay related, so I personally don't give a shit. Speaking of gameplay related things, the hammer will be getting a new balance change. After pulling off your offset move with a hammer, you can now actually do a follow-up right after that, which will be dealing a good amount of damage. This is a great change because now pulling off the offset move with a hammer will be even more rewarding than it was before. It's also one of the more challenging offsets to actually execute, so it makes sense for them to buff it. Last but not least, Capcom did confirm a third title update for the fall of this year, which suggests that it will be releasing in September at its earliest. To my surprise, they did not tease a monster this time around for the next update like they usually do, but they did confirm that a new monster is indeed coming in the third title update. They said they will be talking about the next update at a later date. I am not going to be making any predictions in this video, and instead I'll make a new dedicated video discussing the third title update and beyond. That is it, folks, for the second title update. Stay tuned for Lagiacrus and Seregios fighting guides, and make sure to let me know what you think about them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe with notifications turned on. Peace out and happy hunting.